Good morning. I hope you all enjoyed Reverend Rich's sermon this morning, talking about the resurrection and the proofs of it, and the fact that we can have hope because of the resurrection. And it was a very good Easter sermon, I thought. Our first song this morning is going to be Christ the Lord is Risen Today. And our next song this morning is In Christ Alone.
My strength, my song.
The final song that I'll sing this morning is not going to be a congregational one per se. It's a song, I believe it goes back to maybe the late 60s, early 70s in the American church. That's called He is Alive, and it's an account of the resurrection told from the perspective of Peter. And so I hope that this song is a blessing for you all this morning. The gates and doors were barred and all the windows fastened down. I spent the night in sleeplessness and rose at every sound, half in hopeless sorrow and half in fear the day, to find the soldiers breaking through to drag us all away. And just before the sunrise, I heard something at the wall. The gates began to rattle and a voice began to call. I hurried to the window and looked down into the street, expecting swords and torches and the sound of soldiers' feet. There was no one there but Mary, so I went down to let her in. John stood there beside me as she told us where she'd been. She said they moved him in the night and none of us knows where. The stone's been rolled away and now his body isn't there. Well, we both ran toward the garden, but John ran on ahead. We found the stone and the empty tomb just the way that Mary said. But the winding sheet they'd wrapped him in was just an empty shell, and how or why they'd taken him was more than I could tell. Well, something strange had happened there, but just what I did not know. John believed a miracle, but I just turned to go, 'cause circumstance and speculation couldn't lift me very high, 'cause I'd seen them crucify him, and I saw him die. Back inside the house again, the guilt and anguish came. Everything I'd promised him just added to my shame, 'cause at last when it came to choices, I denied I knew his name. So even if he was alive, it wouldn't be the same. Suddenly the air was filled with strange and sweet perfume. Light that came from everywhere drove shadows from the room. Jesus stood before me with his arms held open wide, and I fell down on my knees and I clung to him and cried. He raised me to my feet, and as I looked into his eyes, love was shining out from him like sunlight from the sky. Guilt and my confusion disappeared in sweet release, and every fear I'd ever had just melted into peace. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive and I'm forgiven. Heaven's gates are open wide. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive and I'm forgiven. Heaven's gates are open wide. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive and I'm forgiven. Heaven's gates are open wide. He's alive.